mortal man they did at this government, we know what let thing happen. How the president resonates with that statement?
If I me would tell you as spokesperson, say the context at which the first lady used that statement, that wording, that statement was right at all. There could not be any better statement we would say at that time.
You support the statement?
Yes, I support that.
Fambulem, when I listen this important message, after I don't watch this video, just the follow button, comment, like. Alright, let's go.
Usudadida, when you look at the statement of the First Lady against political appointees and government officials, what does this mean for governance and service delivery from the office of the First Lady? What do you make up of the statement here?
All right, thank you very much. I want to first of all note and establish this reality. Say the office of the First Lady, a very important. It's part of the office of the President, and which we used to forget as an office of the First Lady, when which we get now quite different thing. Before this time, since independence to 2018, we now we get actually a better definition of a First Lady. Which we be get as a First Lady, not just the wife of a president, within a state lodge, take care of the state lodge, take care of, make provision, cook good food for strangers when they come, and decorate the state lodge as and when necessary. It was just a rule for a housewife. But when Dr. Fatima Madabiu came in 2018, it transcends that definition. She has brought a lot of good things on the table. It will become one of the biggest organs where they complement the government. And so much the midwife, the vision of His Excellency the President, with her own husband. So for anybody who want for let President Bio succeed, there could not be more than a wife. So the success of the President is so much more waiting the First Lady they do.
A statement where the political analysts not disagree with. He agree with them, but he gets concerned about the statements them where he make. Like the one at Kono, where he say some people at the government, they get some dog then at the government, and also then they collect brown envelope. These statements here, in Salon people get concerned, but not only the effort of the First Lady, where it help a man for succeed or do advocacy.
Okay, so the First Lady be go Kono couple days for lead a peaceful protest. We go for doing the condition of service of brothers and sisters in Akono. Whenever the First Lady go to Akono for the Kono people, is by extension for the people of Sierra Leone. I don't say this on national television, and I say again now that we no need for trivialize within the First Lady say. The First Lady was addressing an issue, and speaking to that context, it gets the way how he presents the issue. Now, if you, as a journalist, let me take you as a simple case study. You don't put a lot of your effort for get a balanced story, for get an you investigate the story. Then little or no time you can for realize that your efforts not yield any dividend from who they report the story from. You know, and you understand, say maybe now one or two people away they close to you, they actually forestall the process of that. You tend for be frustrated. You go tend for, say things within the context or within the issue we discuss. They actually know, the rest when it's actually the way people will say like what they say now. So the First Lady, actually refer to any single person. She had not mentioned any single minister. She had not mentioned.
We have not mentioned any single person.
Build the premise on that statement. She had not mentioned any individual. She had not mentioned any government. And when we talk about government, government not necessarily means that the one every president will appoint no more. You get people who are not president will appoint themselves like government. They are working in the government. They are working with the government. So if the First Lady make a statement with Kodu holding issue, say, we get some people who they undermine the process. In that context, when you talk about dog mortal man, in referring to what you talk about people they undermine. You talk about brown envelope scenario. If you look at somebody with undermine the process, for example, that person way, if this is an issue, we need to resolve this. The people who for resolve and from not ready for resolve them. This one or two people go come take something in the pretext say they go work with the interest of the company against the interest of the people who work there, and come back in our government and make as if you are protecting the people. Those are the kinds of people who the First Lady, in this context, They refer to as dog mortal.
So, the first lady office important as it's okay, even the political analysts don't agree. You think saying that the right approach, the first lady being do that particular time, they won't be so emotional and say some government appointees and a dog and then they undermine the process?
If I say I'm on my own, people will say because I'm a spokesman to the first lady. But I quote within the Minister of Labour and Social Security say the decision, the steps of the first lady going to Kono, leading the protest, leading the revolution is quite correct, right, and an accurate move. We're not getting no blunder at all.
According to you, the first lady before that for continue for explain say during that time they don't like so called limited, they don't agree and on. Then when I respond to them as the first lady, then copy the chief minister and copy the minister of mines. Then if I say to that statement, they say as disrespectful.
Okay, so let's give the story in a jiffy. I don't dare on several occasions where the first lady engaged the leadership of Koidu Holdings. The engagement of the first lady with Koidu Holdings, not to just the protest. People are just in the protest. But there are many actions which lead to the protest. The first lady as Kono person, where they born na Kono in family come on from, and she's part of Kono, feel very, very concerned because the concern of the first lady is not just limited to Kono. This is the caring model of Sierra Leone. For any side there is a problem, we're going to do with the condition or services of people or their earnings. She's very, very concerned. So it got Kono. Now, before going to Kono, she had series of engagement with Koidu Holdings. Koidu Holdings, they come to the first lady and agree to the negotiations as first lady because the first lady not just grab for talk to Koidu Holdings. She has the express authority of the president. President Bio, when the president of Salon, now he get the mandate for the body talk. So you even say, okay, well, this me brother with a journalist or this journalist, they give this responsibility. It not necessarily means they follow appoint you as a minister before you give responsibility. So the first lady went there as a complementary organ of the president. Now, Koidu Holdings has been there. They don't engage there several times. On meetings, they agree with the negotiations and the demands of the people. After a while, when they go, they respond to it, they don't agree. It happened 1, 2, 3 occasions. And this is the model of the company since the previous administration. When there are concerns, they can sit on the table, agree for solve them. When they go back,
also, make I take you again by your words that we don't mention. They say the First Lady office is a very strategic office and a component of the presidency. And it's a good corner under the blessing of the president. And the word that some dog mortal they did at these governments, we know what let things happen. How the president resonates with that statement?
I'm not going to tell you how President you feel. Because I am not.
How the presidency resonates with that statement?
I will not tell you how the presidency resonates. I did tell you say.
The first lady regret that statement?
Yes, no. Well, I'm not going to say the first lady.
You are the spokesperson.
I am saying, if I'm me to tell you as spokesperson, say the context at which the first lady used that statement, that wording, that statement was right and true. There could not be any better statement we could say at that time.
You support the statement?
Yes, I support that statement.
Plenty people not get it because the way how the what in the first lady go do na kono. Now one plenty people even though they agree to say because of one stories we don't they happen, don't they agree. But when some people concerned, but now the kind of words them what the first lady don't use. You know somebody there at the office, you say you agree with this statement here. It calling people dog, what do you mean?
Okay, like you one quality, one characteristics of a dog. A dog, now an animal, well, like you said, I'm not a man, so a lower aspect of humans. Also, we get that definition as a dog. That's how science defines them. A dog, now one of its characteristics, you can get them as an owner, right? When you get them as an owner, you go work for you to take the responsibility for feeding. But when you step outside, they will tend to go eat other side. So they eat from more than one from one plate. So this is why I said, if the first lady is talking about people where they go collect envelope or where they go collect things them from Koidu Holdings, in the pretext say they will stand by the company, in the name say they work with the government, and then they come back to government and say, we are being paid for do the thing where they do so for Sierra Leoneans them, it's one and the same.
Okay, you talk about the context where the first lady talk and some people frown at them. the first lady go apologize already for apologize?
I don't see Usai Salon people in front of the statement.
So people are happy with the statement?
I have not counted that. I don't see
Facebook, go on social media, people don't respond.
Facebook not reflects the views of Sierra Leoneans.
What do they reflect?
These are just few people who go there on social media and say anything. For example, like give an example. If people in there na saloon, you get few people where they use social media, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. They say radio democracy, not to a radio where they go according to the ethics of journalism. Does that mean they are not going to the ethics of journalism?
We go out there at the States, you don't see people don't
I don't meet.
We don't interview them and all.
This issue happened from that Tuesday to this moment. Sierra Leoneans are in different corners that they face, even with our encounter this point here. So, at the junction of Duazak, I mean, Sierra Leoneans they celebrate. What did the first lady do?
Okay.
The effort for lead the protest, the effort for ensure say the issues of Kono, people who will work in holy, it's permanent.
Like only the account to me, political analyst, where don't they talk now the program for long term. Who said that the spokesperson for the first lady say that statement they people take them out of context, and one person you say you frown at that statement, and also he say the media they trivialize the issue. You think it's a trivial issue this or the statements that the right statement for address the issue?
No, it's nothing about trivializing or amplifying this issue. I have to state, family, what do we expect from the leader? The leader, we can fine tune this in defense of the first lady in utterance. Now, we will not even use any academic standpoint from a commonsensical point of view. I can understand. We all hail from that background there. And we're so passionate. That's the passion she had. But you don't call people serving a government as dog people. Not taken from a literary point of view. That would just be an explanation coming from you. But from a generic standpoint, you don't refer to people, and especially you win ahead. My brother, anybody within leadership position, you don't speak from the heart, speak from the head. So I know, anybody will not say no. The leader will just come here to fine-tune and defend the statement.
Now, the issue of apology, you think the First Lady owns Leoneans or government officials' apology for the statement, dog?
From a moral perspective, get what you call administrative ethics, political ethics. This statement is so harsh, it's too harsh. And it dampens the spirit of the one the way to work for help a man make it succeed.
So, according to Sudadi, that they misunderstand the statement.
No.
What do you mean?
You cannot interpret this statement from a parochial standpoint because you are part of the office of the First Lady. You are here in defense. No. Let's look at it from a commonsensical standpoint. I will call mortal man say they dog mortal man there.
So, what other statements were Usug CSFA happy with and waiting the first lady say? Now, outside the first lady go further for say, the people in right arm, after they don't agree, the one on the right arm, then copy the chief minister and then copy the minister of mines. Talking about governance, how important the chief minister did and the minister of mines when campaign mining issues them at the country. What's the makeup of that?
Now, well, if these two personalities, when they form the government, they're part of the government, now they undermine now, I think there are other steps to follow.
Okay. So as we round up the program now, you statement or you word to the office of the First Lady in terms of activities and kind of statement the way the public will expect from her as mother of the nation.
I will state this. Not so even this, several states. I remember at a point we talk, say, they go for the how do you call it, mob justice people. These are statements we know for come up from the head of a nation, especially Mama. It gets you on good side when they promote and are happy for them, it stand by a man. And the thick and thin stand by a man. Now we don't know sister, but equally, anybody win ahead, you get for take them which you talk publicly. Because anything when you talk, it becomes a policy statement. So that is why leaders should not talk from the heart. Let them talk from the head.